Hi guys, Kieran Mellett from MCD Nutrition. Today we're going to talk about good versus bad foods, what makes up a good food and why we're going to get rid of this word of bad foods. So, first thing I'm going to talk about is there actually bad foods? So we have good foods and we have what I like to call less good foods. The reason why there's no foods that are bad is there is nothing that can be sold to us that is directly harmful to our body when we put it in our mouth. So there's no necessarily bad foods, but there is less good foods, and we'll get into the reasons why. So what makes up a good food and then less good foods? So good foods are very high in micronutrients, so your vitamins and minerals. Less good foods won't have any micronutrients, or very little. They may have some, but probably not a lot. So what I tried to do for you guys today was just give you a comparison and look at a good food, a less good food, but how they can be very similar, and that when we look into your nutrition, that having a less good food in your diet doesn't necessarily mean that you're cheating, that you've absolutely broken your diet, how you can fit these things in, but a diet needs to be a majority of good foods than less good foods. So what we've got here is an avocado, 135 grams, which is 216 calories. And then a Tesco sausage roll, so a pastry with a sausage in the middle, at 219 calories. So just 3 more calories in the sausage roll than the avocado. Now if we look at their micronutrient breakdown, they're kind of similar. So we've got 4.9 to nearly 5 grams of protein from the sausage roll, nearly 3 grams in the avocado. We've got about 17 grams of carbs, about 12 grams of carbs, and then 14 grams of fats in the sausage roll, and then 20 grams of fat in the avocado. The difference between these two foods is the micronutrient balance. Now, a sausage roll has no micronutrients in it, so for the health of your body, it's not going to do you any good. It's not going to do anything bad, but a diet that's very heavy in micronutrient deficient foods, you're going to end up with deficiencies, you're not going to have the right amount of vitamin minerals in your diet, and then that's going to lead to health problems further down the line. But if we look at an avocado, we've got good levels of vitamin A, vitamin C, calcium and iron. So you're going to get a much better micronutrient profile from this food. But if we look at your overall expenditure in calories, they're very, very similar. If you were to have a sausage roll on your lunch break, it's not going to hurt you, and it can be fit in towards your weight loss, weight gain goals. But this one is just not going to have the same micronutrient effect. If your diet is, say, 90% full of good foods, and we're getting all of our micronutrients from that, and 10% happens to be the odd sausage roll here, the odd cake, whatever it is you've got an event on, there's something that you're not going to get out of having these less good foods, it's not going to make a massive difference. If the majority of your diet is done with this sort of stuff, you can stick this in as and when is necessary, and you're not going to do anything bad to your body or to your physique goals or anything like that by having the odd one of these, as long as it fits in an overall daily expenditure. So you'll have an overall daily expenditure. Their energy expenditure is pretty much the same, so that you're going to be able to balance them out pretty well. When we look at diets, we want to look at an inclusive diet rather than an exclusive diet. So saying that we have to get rid of these, but you absolutely love sausage rolls, that's going to have a negative effect on the way you see your diet. But if you can fit these in every now and again, and we haven't taken them away from you, you're more likely to stick to your diet for a longer period of time, and that when you do have one of these, you don't feel like you're cheating, that you're doing something bad, and it's still not going to have a bad effect on your overall things. So think about being inclusive, but get the majority of your foods as good foods. Limit less good foods, but we can still fit them in and still have a balanced life. We can still go out with our friends for dinner, have the odd drink here and there, have a pizza if we're going out. As long as you are spending more time with foods like this, less time with foods like that, you're going to be absolutely fine. Guys, I hope that helps. If you have any other questions, please put a comment down below. Just give us our questions. You can go onto our Facebook page, find everything on there, send us a message. We're happy to help. You can also visit nutrition.mtdfitnessclub.com, which will be running along here. Go on there, fill out one of our forms. We can have a chat about your nutrition. Hope that helps, guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.